The sun blazed. Giant ferns swayed. It was a time long ago. Dinosaurs ruled the land. Towering Brachiosaurus munched on leaves high in the trees. Stegosaurus lumbered with plates on their backs, casting moving shadows. The ground trembled with each step of the mighty dinosaurs. But danger lurked everywhere. This was the time of the dinosaurs. Only the strong survived. It was a constant battle for food and survival. In this land lived a small turtle. His name was Sheldon. He was different. On his shell a symbol glowed. It was a spiral, shining faintly. This was no ordinary marking. Sheldon was no ordinary turtle. He possessed a secret, a power that set him apart. Sheldon could control time itself. He could speed it up, slow it down, even rewind it. This gift, however, remained hidden. He kept it secret, unsure of its true potential. The other creatures often laughed at Sheldon. Look at his tiny legs. They would snicker. He moved so slowly they would roar. Sheldon ignored them. He knew he was different. He felt the power within him. One day, a group of velociraptors surrounded him. They were quick and sharp-toothed. "What can you do, little turtle?" they taunted. Sheldon just closed his eyes. He took a deep breath. He would show them all one day. A shadow fell over the land. The ground shook with thunderous steps. Tyrannosaurus Rex, the fiercest predator of all, had arrived. His teeth were like daggers, his roar a deafening bellow. Panic spread among the dinosaurs. They scattered in fear. T-Rex was hungry. He was on the hunt. No one dared to challenge him. Sheldon watched as T-Rex wreaked havoc. He saw the fear in everyone's eyes. He knew he had to do something. He couldn't stand by and watch. "I will face him," Sheldon declared. His voice was small but firm. The other creatures burst into laughter. "You?" they scoffed. "You're going to face T-Rex?" But Sheldon was determined. He knew what he had to do. Section 6. Time Twister. T-Rex charged. His jaws snapped shut, narrowly missing Sheldon. Sheldon closed his eyes. He focused on the glowing symbol on his shell. Time seemed to slow down. This was Sheldon's power. He could control time. With a thought, he paused time around the T-Rex. The monstrous beast froze mid-stride. Sheldon then rewound time slightly, making T-Rex take a few steps back. Section 7. Triumph of the Tiny! T-Rex roared in confusion. He felt disoriented. Sheldon used his power again and again. He made T-Rex stumble. He made him trip. He even made him roar in reverse. The other creatures watched in astonishment. The small, slow turtle was outsmarting the fearsome T-Rex. Sheldon used his time-bending abilities to confuse and exhaust the predator. Finally, with a final push of his power, Sheldon sent T-Rex tumbling into a deep ravine. Section 8. The Shifting Sands of Time. T-Rex was defeated. The land was safe. The other creatures cheered for Sheldon. They had misjudged him. They now saw him as a hero. But Sheldon knew the true cost of his actions. The spiral on his shell glowed brighter now, pulsing with energy. He could feel it. Time was a delicate balance. By altering it, even for good, there were consequences. Section 9. A Hero's Burden. The once familiar landscape around him began to shift. Trees sprouted from seedlings to towering giants in seconds. The sun zoomed across the sky. Sheldon realized his actions had sped up time around him. He had saved the day, but at a cost. The world was changing too fast. Sheldon understood. With great power came great responsibility. He had much to learn about his gift. He was no longer just a small turtle. He was Sheldon, the time-bending turtle, and he had to use his powers wisely. The fate of his world now rested on his tiny shell.